this morning we are going to have our science quiz. Okay, last time I gave you a homework, right? I gave you a homework and I hope you did your homework. So now we are going to continue with our quiz. Okay, so you can find your quiz on page 142. Okay, so we are going to answer 1 to 20 questions. Okay, so start from number 1. Number 1, it says here, okay, you can see it in your screen. In which medium can sound travel the fastest? I repeat, in which medium can sound travel the fastest? Is it A, air, B, study desk, B or C, vacuum, or D, water? Okay, so we said that sound can travel best on solid. So you choose between the 4 choices. Where is the solid? Is it A, B, C, or D?
Sorry คือของแข็งตอบอะไรดีคะ
For those students who are here, you can check your answers as well. Double check your answers. Okay, let's move on to number 2. Which about the medium of sound is correct? I repeat, which about the medium of sound is correct? A, sound travels best in air. B, sound travels best in liquid. C, sound travels best in solid. Or D, sound travels the same in air, liquid, and solid. I just mentioned this in number 1. Okay, is it A, B, C, or D? By the way, circle the letter of the correct answer. Do not cross out, okay? You have to circle the letter of the correct answer. Okay, for number 3. Okay, for number 3, in which place can we not hear sound? I repeat, in which place can we not? The word is not. Can we not hear sound? A temple. What is temple in Thai?
วัดนะคะวัด
B, a library. In the library, it is quiet, but we can still hear students or people reading quietly. Or C, outer space. In the outer space, it is considered vacuum. When we say vacuum, it is empty. Or letter D, a cinema. You know what is a cinema? Of course, you know what is a cinema. You watch movies in a cinema. Okay, so in which place can we not hear sound? Is it A, B, C, or D? Circle the letter of the correct answer. Okay, and for number 4. Okay, from question 3, why can we not hear in this place? Okay, refer to your answer in number 3. From question 3, why can we not hear in this place? What is the reason why? Is it A, space is a vacuum. B, a temple is where people meditate. C, a library is where people read books. D, a cinema is where people must be quiet. A, B, C, or D? I have given you the clue a while ago. Okay? And for number 5, which part of the ear gets and sends out sound waves? Okay, which is the first part? Let me rephrase. Which is the first part of the ear that receives the sound wave? How do you call this part that you can see? Okay, is it the pinna? B, ear canal? C, eardrum? Or D, brain? How do you call this part? A, B, C, or D? Okay. Now, for the students who are here inside the classroom, let's proceed to number 6. Okay, get ready? Everybody, let's read number 6. If a sound, 1, 2, 3, go.
If a sound vibrates slowly, but what type of sound will it make?
If a sound source vibrates slowly, what type of sound will it make? Okay. A, soft sound, B, loud sound, C, high sound, or D, low sound? If the vibration is low, will it make high sound or low sound? You just choose between the two. I repeat. If the vibration is slow, what is slow in Thai?
มันช้า
If the vibration is slow, will it make high sound or low sound? C or D? You just choose between the two. Circle the letter of the correct answer. Okay. For number 7, let's read everybody. Which? Ready, go.
Which does not control how to make loud and soft sound.
Which does not control how to make loud and soft sound? Is it A, the type of medium? Is it solid, liquid, or gas? Okay, the question is does not. Okay, not. Letter B, the tension of sound source. When you say tension, how tight the sound source is. For letter C, the distance from sound source. When you say distance, is it near or is it far? Near or far? Distance. Or letter D, the vibration energy of sound source. A, B, C, or D. Circle. Okay, let's move on to number 8. Let's read number 8, please. How? Ready, go.
How the distance from sound source affect hearing?
How does the distance from sound source affect hearing? A, we hear loud sound near the source. Okay, I repeat. For letter A, we hear loud sound near the source. For example, me and Teacher Oil. Teacher Oil, since Teacher Oil is near from me, the sound source, Teacher Oil can hear loud sound. Is it true? Or B, we hear loud sound far from the source. Far from the source. Or C, we hear soft sound near the source. Or D, we do not hear any sound. Which one? How does the distance from sound source affect hearing? A, B, C, or D? Finished? Finished? Okay, let's move on to number 9. If a teacher is standing in front of the class, where should we sit to hear her clearly? Okay, so for example, me, I am standing in front and I am talking. So where would you sit if you want to hear me clearly? A, is it at the front row? Here? B, at the back row? C, at the middle row to the right? Or D, middle row to the left, to your left? Okay, A, front. B, back. C, right. D, left. Where would you sit in order for you to hear me properly or clearly? A, B, C, or D?
ตอบอะไรดีคะเนี่ยถ้าครูยืนพูดอยู่หน้าห้องเนี่ยแถวไหนเขาจะได้รับเสียงชัดเจน A B C D
Okay, let's proceed to number 10. For number 10, which device do we use to measure the sound level? Okay, which device do we use to measure the sound level? A, is it a temperature? B, a microphone? C, sound level meter? D, another temperature?
อันไหนคะที่เขาใช้วัดเสียง
Which one? I have shown you the image, the picture of this one, right? You should get this correctly. Finished? Finished? Okay, let's move on to number 11. For number 11, which is correct? Okay, which is correct? A sound source with low mass makes low sound. B, a small sound or a small sound source makes a high-pitched sound. C, a big sound source makes a loud sound. Or D, a sound source with high tension makes a soft sound. A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? Which of the following is correct? We cannot see me right. We cannot see me in the video right. Even if I don't stand here. I will just listen. Okay, next. Okay, for number 12, let's refer to the picture. Okay, study the picture and answer questions from questions 12 and 13. So we can see here 4 different beakers, right? Beaker 1, beaker 2, beaker 3, and beaker 4. Okay, and below the beakers, you can see, how do you call this one? You can see the sound waves. Okay, for beaker 1, the sound waves are fast. Look at my hands. The sound waves are fast. Compared to beaker 4, the beaker 4 is very slow. The sound waves are very slow. It has a low frequency. Okay, now, question 12. Which will make the highest pitch sound? Okay, is it beaker 1? B, beaker 2? C, beaker 3? Or D, beaker 4? Which will make the highest pitch? Okay, when we said that if there is a high frequency, there will be high pitch. So where? A, B, C, or D? Finished? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, yes. And for number 13, it's the opposite of number 12, which will make the lowest pitch. The slowest, where is the slowest frequency? A, B, C, or D? Beaker 1, beaker 2, beaker 3, or beaker 4? For number 12, the highest pitch. For number 13, the lowest pitch. Finished? Are you finished? Yes or no? Okay, for number 14, this is very easy. Which is the unit of frequency? Which is the unit of frequency? In frequency, it's H, big letter H, and small letter Z, right? H, Z. So where is it? Is it A, hertz? B, decibel? C, Newton? Or D, ampere?
frequency คือความถี่นะคะ ความถี่unit ก็คือหน่วยของเสียงคืออะไรเขาถามนะคะ
What unit is this? You know? You circle your answer.
อันนี้คือ unit ก็คือหน่วยย่อของเสียงนะคะ SC นะคะ แล้วหน่วยเต็มคืออะไร A B C คือ D
Okay. Next. Number 15. For number 15, we start from noise pollution. Okay. Which does not cause noise pollution? I repeat, which does not cause noise pollution? Is it A, construction site? What is construction site? In a construction site, you can see a lot of machineries, right? Machines. Letter B, a busy road. When you say busy road, there are a lot of vehicles, cars, motorcycles, buses, and every vehicle. Letter C, an iron pipe production factory. The word factory. In a factory, again, there are a lot of machines. Or letter D, a waterfall. What is waterfall? Okay, so is it A, B, C, or D? Which does not cause noise pollution? Which does not cause a loud noise or annoying sound? Finished?
ถ่ายเสร็จยัง
Finished?
อันไหนที่มันไม่เกิดก่อให้เกิดสาเหตุทำไมคะ noise pollution ก็คือมลภาวะทางเสียง
Finished? Okay, for number 16. What intensity of sound is harmful to our eardrums? Okay, I repeat. What intensity of sound is harmful to our eardrums? When we listen to this intensity for a long period of time, it will damage our eardrums. So what intensity I should say? Is it A, 55 decibels, B, 65 decibels, C, 75 decibels, or D, 85 decibels? Which one is the highest?
harmful แปลว่าอันตรายนะคะ อันไหนที่เป็นอันตรายต่อหู ยิ่งสูงก็ยิ่งอันตรายนะคะ
Okay, just choose, just look for the highest number of decibel. Finished? Tell me if you're finished. Okay, number 17. What should you do when you hear a loud sound? What should you do when you hear a loud sound? A, do meditation. What is meditation? What is meditation? When you meditate, you close your eyes, you keep quiet, you listen, you meditate. Okay, you think deeply. That is meditation. Letter B, cover your ears. Are you gonna do that? C, turn to the other direction. Or D, breathe in deeply. Breathe in deeply. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, what should you do when you hear a loud sound? A, B, C, or D?
เราจะทำยังไงเมื่อเราได้ยินเสียงดังๆ A B C D
Yes.
ค่ะ
Okay, good. Okay, number 18. Which is not correct about noise pollution? Again, I repeat, which is not correct? A, it can cause permanent hearing loss. Yes or no? B, it can cause sudden hearing loss. Yes or no? C, it can damage the eardrums. Or D, an annoying sound is not a noise pollution. An annoying sound is not a noise pollution. A, B, C, or D? Which is not correct? Which is false? Annoying sound is... What is annoying sound in Thai?
เสียงดังนะเสียงดังนะลูก not correct ก็คือไม่ถูกต้องนะคะ เกี่ยวกับมลภาวะทางเสียง permanent hearing loss ก็คือการหูหนวกถาวรนะคะ
Okay? Finished? Finished? Okay, number 19. Who does not avoid noise pollution correctly? Again, who does not avoid noise pollution correctly? A, Jake covers his ears when there is thunder. Jake covers his ears when there is thunder. B, Lisa uses an earmuff when she shoots gun. C, Bob plants big trees along the wall next to the road. Or D, Mike listens to a very loud music using earphone the whole day. Which one? Who does not avoid noise pollution correctly? Is it A, Jake, B, Lisa, C, Bob, or D, Mike?
ตอบอะไรดีคะ
Finished?
เขาถามว่าใครที่เขาหลีกเลี่ยงการอยู่ในส ภาวะที่เสียงดังไม่ถูกต้อง
Okay. And for the last number, number 20, what should you do if you see people lighting firecrackers? What should you do? A. Stand there and watch and play with them. B. Cover your ears. C. Join them play. Or D. Put on earphones and play loud music. Which one? What should you do if you see people lighting firecrackers? Okay, I'm gonna give you a bonus. For number 17 and number 20, the answer is the same. For number 17 and number 20, the answer is the same.
ตอบดันดีข้อ 20 ไม่ยากนะคะเขาถามว่าถ้าเรานะคะเห็นคนกำลังจุด lighting firecracker ก็คือประทัดเนี่ยเราจะทำยังไง A B C หรือ D นะคะ
Finish?
Yes.
Okay. I will end now.
So about answer
I will have the students to come to school and I will be the one to check. Okay, so that is for your quiz from 1 to 20. So for the students who are in their houses, I will wait for you to come to school and I will be the one to check your quiz, okay? So